Right, Adam, sorry about that. We had a little bit of a cutscene or something going on there of my bloody stupid technology machinery. So I did cut off where we left off. So we are going to continue where I left off before, as well as I did use a skill point, or shall we say, we used 2 skill points, which was to do with one of the rifle stunt kill to do, as well as grab hold of some more ammo, lots more ammo. And what I mean by that is that you can grab 100 bullets for the pistol, and with the rifle you can get 150, I'm pretty sure it is. With the bow, I'm thinking you could grab 40 arrows. With the shotgun, you can grab 30 shotgun shells, I believe. We'll find out sooner or later. As well as I did pay for salvage with some more bombs for the rifle. I did pay for some more, which was including paying for 500 salvage, which I did pay for. And also we did pay for a fair few load of stuff, and I will go through that soon because we are in the middle of a contest of staying alive. Because as you remember that I was using some stunt kills against some Stormguard tall freaking morons, as well as everything else you could possibly think what they bloody hell are. As well as we did see Matthias with Sam across a bridge as well. And there was a lot of wind blowing in Laura's face, as well as we had Reyes and Jonah talking and swearing a bit. So I'm probably going to have to join the club because sometimes it's good to say that. So, okay, right then. Here we go. Right, so this is where we are before, if you remember, and also there's a stunt punch or kick there. So what we'll do is push the circle or B, which is circle I'm pushing. And the reason why I'm doing this is to show you where we are. We're over here. This is where we were before. Oh. Right, okay. Right, so you'll also find R1 to use to pull these things down. And also that creeps try to flicking sneak behind me. Blow yourself up like that. Because I did pay for that salvage, which was 650 to do that. Also, don't forget, with your dodge counter, with the skill I used last time, which is for the rifle, wait for them to come to you, then push the circle or B, and then push the triangle or Y, and then switch the weapon, and then that'll happen. That is the best bit of this game. There's three shotgun shells and some salvage, as well as I'm trying to talk as well as try and read the numbers as well as protect myself at the same time. Okay, right, so this guy is going to give me 5 arrows and 20 salvage there. Also, I think that guy gave me some XP as well. I'm sure he did. Right, oh, so it's all quiet, so we can move on. But now there's going to be some more of these storm guards. And also that falls down. Lucky Lord didn't get squashed from that. Right, also again. Now these things got shields on them. You can have that. Ow. I'll fucking tell that as well, shall I? Ow! Cunts. That's what they are. Right, so wait for them to come to you and then push the circle. Or B, it's the other one, and then triangle white, and again. And then get your gun, or whatever. Oh, did you see that? I freaking nudge him and kick him over and all. That was impressive. Also, I'm going to get the shotgun bullets out though. Same again, do the same thing. Yeah, this is the fucking best bit. I've always found this interesting. And also, I'm using the pistol for that as well. There you go. Also, a guy is trying to fire arrows at me. Oi! That's not right. My bitch don't deserve that. What do you reckon? Also, like I say, what you want to do is keep moving at times, if you really want to be careful, but one of them's been stupid to climb up there, look. Also, there's another one coming right beside me. Oh. I left it a bit too early for that, I reckon. Left it a bit too late to... Oh! One of them's been blown up from someone. Obviously one of those hit one of these to blow those two up. That's what you can use if you want. Use that thing if you wish. Ow. So like I say, what you can do is use this. There you go, someone just hit that. Also, what you want to do is use R3 to move the camera so you can see where you're heading. You can have that. Also, I will have 13 bullets and 27 salvage back. Another 10 and another 27. Where are you, you bag of shit? Also, you find some up here. Because that's where you've got to go next. There's a couple dead there. And hopefully no more is going to shoot me and burn me to pieces. 7 bullets and 27 salvage there. Also, what you want to do, if you want to keep picking up some more salvage and stuff, as well as get your bullets back, what you want to do is go back round where you killed them. So if you killed a load of criminals around this area, you want to keep walking around the place until you find them. Like this guy down here. There's 2 arrows and 23 salvage back from him. And also the candy now, as they're dealt with. We can go up it, but we're not out of trouble yet. We're not out of trouble, and the only reason how you can tell is when Lara's bending over or bending down. So you've got to go up here next. Also, I'm going to turn my things off. This is my bombs. And also you can find some string tied around these things to pull down. Because some of the storm guard people are doing, they're using it to take cover. So you can rip that down and stop them. Which is basically what we've got to do. Also there's a bomb there and 2 bullets and 16 or 18 salvage there. But I'm going to leave that guy for now. Oh, also I'm going to get this rifle back out in a minute. Ow! Oh, you will avoid that. Because also someone didn't. There's also some guys up there as well. So like I say, what you want to do is keep moving at times. Also I'm going to get the stunt kill again in a minute. Ow! Right, you can fuck have that. Bastard. Come on. Can we have a stunt kill, please? Everybody wants to see a stunt kill with a shotgun. That's it. Thank you. And again. Here we are. Ready? Oi! Ow! Well, I don't think you want to see that, do you? No. Absolutely not. Right, so let's try this again. Get a shotgun with the flame bullets. But also, when you do die, and you get a bit further up this end, you won't be able to grab any of your bullets or whatever bullets you've been using. And so again, like I said, if you're on a console with a PS4 or Xbox, and if you're on an Xbox, you want to push the B and B and Y. If you're on a PS4, you want to press the circle and X. Circle and triangle, sorry. Don't you try and get me pinned in there. Cheers for that. Now, the reason why that happened is because they're up there. They've hit one of those red ball things there. 13 rifle bullets there, 22 salvage there. And he's going to give me 2 bullets for the pistol and 22. Also, what I'm going to do... Oh, you've come down, have you? You can have a whack with an axe, which involves you pushing the triangle or Y. A or X to get up it. You can fall off and die. Oi! Try to fire a flipping fire out of me. Oh shit. Oh, it's down here, right? And blow into pieces. Lucky I moved then. Well, we got freaking burnt to pieces. There's some shotgun shell boxes there, if you want them. Oi! What are you doing here? Come over here. I want to do a dodge kill counter for you. Oh. Also, I don't want to be walking the flames, otherwise that would be happening, wouldn't it? That would be a bit stupid. Also, what I'm going to do is move over here and wait for one of these two to come to me. And I'm going to get my rifle back out. Right, as he's going to do that, you can have your leg chopped off. You can give me 2 arrows and 5 salvage there. Also, you've got some of these. Oh, ouch! Oh, stood there too far long. So now, you know what that means, don't you? I'm not going to be able to grab no arrows or nothing from them. Again. Do it again, please. Oh, too late. Maybe not for this one. Oi, don't even think about it. Oh. Yep, thank you. Another stunt kill there. For 70 XP there. Oh, left it too late. You want to be spot on to do that. Oh. Oi. You just got to wait until that triangle white pops up, not push it too soon. And also, Laura's going down on bullets. Is that why she was doing that? Possibly. You can have one of them. Come down here, you. Or actually, I'll tell you what. I'll try and pull them down. There you go. You can use your string to do that with R1. Alright. Also, you can hit one of those things to blow them up. But I tried it. Obviously, they were hiding. Also, there's 25 salvage there and 13 bullets for the rifle. And another 1 bomb. And 2 arrows for the bow. and some salvage. Also, I'm going to get the shotgun out with the shotgun shells. You can have that. And also, lucky that exploded. Wasn't expecting that. Can I take something from you, please? Yeah, 1 bomb for the rifle and 5 bullets and something else. 2 shotgun shells and 16 bullets salvage. Like I said with these people, you might want to pull them down. Or pull these things down to stop them protecting themselves with your string. Come over here, you bag of shit. Nope, too late. Wait. Now do it. That's when you want to do it. When they come to you. For the dodge counter to happen. This is fun. It's always been the fun part of this. Also, it will get harder eventually. That's what you want to be careful of. Be careful there. He's dead. 55 XP right there. Oh, there's a bomb coming up. So you want to push the circle or B to avoid that. Why are you doing that, Laura? Let's pull that down. Stop you protecting yourself from there. Get down. Oh. You want to burn me, Dub? You can have that arrow. You can have a fire arrow as well. How about that? So if you want to use a different arrow, if you've got normal arrows, use your up D-pad once. Just push it once to turn the flames on. But if you want to turn them back off, and you've got something else, then you have to push it 2 times. Alright. I'm going to turn that off. Just wasn't paying attention. Because yeah, this can get a bit tense at times. Don't piss me off. Otherwise I'll do ya. Like that. And what I did there was use R1 for that. Also what I'm doing is being careful with the rifle. And what I mean by that is not holding the R1 button in. Because trust me, when you're doing that, you're wasting a fair load of shots with the bullets, alright? Also, there's no more people coming, obviously. 8 more bullets for the rifle and 27 salvage from that guy. This guy's going to give you 1 shotgun shell and 24 salvage dead. There's going to be a couple more guys coming up this way in a minute. So while you can choose to use your string, your bow, and pull those down with L2 and R1. So make sure those do just that. Alright. Also there's a dead guy there. If you find a guy dead over this bit, this bit will start to go like something in a minute. I'll show you exactly what I mean by in a minute. But first I'm going to try and pick up some stuff. Also there's no more bullets, people's dead over there, so I don't have to go over there anymore. So what I'm going to do is just keep going around this side and just double check. But also you can find some bombs in here if you need them for your rifle. Okay. Also you can see that I'm up to 150 for the rifle there. Okay. Right, so when you go up here, get your gun, whichever one. Or is it not going to happen for me? No, it is. Right, usually, when you're over here, there'll be a bomb thing, like this thing here, will roll down. And people will be standing up here, or on top of this bit. And they're going to try and fire an arrow, or a rifle bullet or something, to blow you up. Alright, so you want to be very careful. Also, we've got full sets of shotgun shells, which is up to 30, which was exactly what I was right about. Okay, so you should have 150 for the rifle, 100 for the pistol, and 40 for the bow. Alright, right, also it's not over yet, it's not finished. There's more to come. Also, I'm trying to pull this down a bit. Nope. Also, I'm going to use these to kill them. Your mate was going to try and chuck one of those at me. So I let them to hit one of their mates. How about that? Also, I'm going to move away because that's just going to blow up. You can have one of these. And that. Come to me. Thank you. And again, please. Oh, too early. You're not going to try and fling one of those at me, are you? There we go. Now I'll do it for the shotgun. Bingo. That's the best bit of this bit. You can always... There it goes. There it goes. That's meant to go off first of all. There's 18 salvage, obviously, because I've got all the guns up to a full set of bullets and stuff. That's why that's happening. Also, I'm using the axe now. Nope, I won't be doing that too much because otherwise I'm going to get fucked. Also, I'm in the wrong fucking position. So if you're in that position, you can jump or just push the circle or B to just keep rolling out of the way. Get out of it. Oh, there's a bit of an explosion going off over there. Also, now I'm going to get the rifle up and wait for this guy to come to me. And get that to turn up. And again. And then. Oh yeah. And is that it? Could be it. Alright, there's one left. You can have that. In there. In the chest. There you go. And that is the end of that bit. Right, now let's tidy up the mess. 6 bullets for the pistol, 25 salvage there. There's some rifle bullets there in a brown box that you can grab hold of if you're quite low on them. This guy's going to give me 27 salvage there. Alright. And also there's 8 salvage there as well. Is that a person up there? I think there is. Yes, there is. So there's 23 salvage there. More people down that end? I don't think so. Right. Now, what you want to do is get your bow with the string. L2 and R1 to pull that down. because that's where you want to be. And also, on my last recording, when we got to where I was, from up all the way over that side somewhere, that there was a big dude. We'll be meeting him. There he is. You're going to have to deal with him soon. And he's a right big fucking strong fucker, he is. And also the wind's blowing. Let's make Lara pull herself away. And so, L3 up. And get Lara's walk straight in the dry without being too cold, as well as having the wind blowing right in her face. So now we are in an area that we've got one door that is absolutely shut, so you can't get out. But we've also got another door, and also you can tap X or square to rip that open to start off with. Also, you have another door, but it's a gate that is locked and we can't get through it. You're thinking, how the hell do we get through this? As well, as you may have noticed, there's a chain, a long chain, all the way down there. You're thinking, what's in there? What's in there? Well, you'll find out in a little while. But first, we are going straight back over here into this camp right here. Now, if you can't remember from my last recording, that we had a bit of a short session, but it wasn't really a bit of a whole set of a battle from the part where I started this recording, was it? So you got half of a battle of a load of Stormguard criminals to deal with. So you saw the second half in this recording. I'm sorry about that. But now, what I'm going to do is go through this for another turn to explain bits and pieces what I've done and what bits you must have missed. So, first of all, what I did do was use some skills, which I'm going to go through first, which is, of course, on the bottom of the screen in the middle. You'll find 3 sets of different things on there, and what might be that there's a picture of a mountain, and in the middle there's a head, and also there is a knife on the other side. Also in the middle, the knife says 72%. The head, symbol 1, says 75%. And also, the mountain one says 78. Right, and we have got 9 skills in the mountain symbol, and also you have seen there's a couple of ticks on a couple of them, which is 7 of them. And the first one on the left hand side, that there's a line right below and above of a bird shape in the middle of the screen that you can see that is to do with your L1 button to be involved for you to be able to see your animals. And also you can also find some boxes, and what I mean boxes is to do with for your salvage to be spotted for you to use with your weapons, as well as some boxes that will be involved into your relixes, documents and GPS caches and stuff that you can find. But most of all, you've got another one coming up, which is this one right here, which is to do with XP. Now what that means is to boost your skills to go up. And this one has got a plant shape on it, which involves for you to collect some plants and some different animals you can kill to grab some XP from. And so with this one, with plants, if you're a first time player, you might want to pick this one to grab some XP. And if you haven't selected it, if you decide to pick up a plant, you'll grab 5 XP. If you do select this one, you'll get 10 from a plant. If you haven't selected it and you killed a wolf, you're going to get 20. If you do select it and you killed a wolf, you're going to get 30. If you kill a deer and you haven't selected it, you've got 20. And also if you do select it, you're going to get... Oh, am I incorrect? No, I'm incorrect, sorry. So, if you haven't selected this one and you killed a deer, you'll get 30. But also when you do select this one, you're going to get 50 XP, like that. Also, if you kill a pig, you'll get 40 XP. Also, if you do kill it, you'll get 80 XP, like that. And with some other animals like rats and rabbits, you'll just get some extra sort of XPs like that, bits and pieces. That's what they do. Next one along, which is to do with salvage, which is in boxes. And what I mean boxes, they're a yellow box for you to grab some salvage from. But also, if you're a first time player and you haven't selected this one, you won't be getting no salvage from boxes. But also, you can grab a fair few more salvage when you're picking it up. But also, if you play it a load of times, you'll get some salvage when you haven't selected this one. But also, you'll grab a lot more when you have picked up this one and selected it. But also, you'll find some big silver large boxes as well. You'll grab a fair bit, but if you select this one, you get a lot more, even more. Alright, next one along, which is to do with more salvage, is from animals that you can grab hold of. If you're a first time player, you won't get no salvage from animals, but if you have played it a load of times, you can get it for free without selecting this one at all. Same thing again. If you haven't selected this one when you're a first time player, you won't be grabbing no arrows back. But if you have taken 5 arrows from killing a deer and you have selected this one, you might grab 3 of them back, you might grab 4 of them back, you might just grab 2, or you might be lucky to grab all 5 back. Alright, so it depends on when you want to use it. Next one, which is to do with extra ammo, which is probably conferring to a fair more ammo from criminals that you killed, then they give you just a few less amount than you expect them to give you. So that might do that for you. Alright. Now, if you have got if you haven't ever got any idea what this does, well, what this will do is allow you to land safely. And what I mean by that is if you're standing quite high on top of a roof or somewhere, and you just make your walk off by accident, so you just could die. But if you're just a couple of centimeters towards the ground and you fall off, you can stay alive. So it's possible to use this one just in case if you're really quite high and you think, ooh, I could knock a fall over, I could make a tip over and bang your head or get her killed, then you might have a chance of keeping her alive when you select this one. Alright, next of all, which is this one right here, which is a magnifying glass, which allows you to find some documents, relics, GPS caches and other things on your map. And what I mean by that is when you select this one and you walk around places or wherever location you're in, and the thing or whatever it is, like if it was a relic for example, and you walked around the place and you go to your map and the thing will sit on your map and it will be a grey colour. Just say, I'm over it. Then what you can do is bring your cursor towards the grey symbol of the object and press the A or X to select it, and then you'll be able to push the B or circle to come out and push L1, and then a blue light will be pointing below or up above where the object is, and you'll be able to find it. Also, when you have paid for this one will come active for you to have a better chance of grabbing every single one that is hiding everywhere. Alright, next of all is another set, and there is 8 of these. And also I did select 2 of these skills last time, because I did have 7. As you can see, there's 5 on the left hand side of the screen there, and I'll go through those in a minute. The first one on the left hand side there, that's got a tick on it, which is to do with your bow. And what that does for your bow is to give you some time for you to hold the R2 button in with L2 button with it. Okay, I'm going to give you a demonstration for this. Is that you've got 5 seconds, for example, alright, and you've hold that R2 in with that L2, the 5 seconds ticks down, and you're using the R3 nozzle to move the axis towards a deer or something, and 1 or 2 seconds gone when you found the deer, and you're trying to go for the head, and the deer starts to wander away a little bit. Another half a second or 2 has gone, so you've got 2.5 seconds or so. When you go back to the deer and it runs away, and you'll try and get back to it, and there's only half a second left, and you'll still try and get to it before it still runs away, and then ping, there goes the arrow. So you might want some more time with that, but you're probably looking at 15 seconds for that. But also, if you do select this one, you're probably going to get 25 seconds or something like that. Alright, that's what that does. Also, this is to do with ammo capacity, which involves your bullets and your arrows. Now, for your first time player, you will have 50 bullets for the pistol, 90 bullets for the rifle, 20 arrows for the bow, and the shotgun will have 20. Alright, also when you do select this one, you'll have 25 shotgun shells, you will have 30 arrows, you'll have 120 for the rifle, and you'll have 75 for the pistol. But also, as you now know and have seen, that you can, when you have selected this one, which is what I have selected last time, you'll be able to have 150 for the rifle, 40 arrows for the bow, and of course 30 shotgun shells and 100 for the pistol. How about that? Next of all, which is to do with some more XP from people that you kill. Alright, because if you kill people and you haven't selected this one, you're going to get 20 XP. And sometimes you might get 55. You might get 75 if you're lucky to kill some. Alright. Also now, we are on something else. Now, this is all about 4 different weapons to do something that's quite cool, which are stunts that you have seen. But I'm going to come back to the bow in a minute and the other 3, because I'm going to push R1 in to bring up another load of them first. As you can see, there's 7 of those in total for you to use, but there's 5 of them I've already used. So the first one on the left hand side, which is to do with your chance of staying alive. And what I mean by that is that if you're using a shotgun, for example, and you've got 5 people with their rifles, and you're still dealing with one of them, and a couple of guys are shooting you, and your screen stays to normal and it starts to go red on either side and underneath and up above your TV screens, and you see it go red, 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 even more red and darker and darker and darker, that means your health's going down and you're possibly going to go dead. So if you haven't selected this one, you've still got a bit of time to heal yourself back up. And the way to do that is to stay behind something and leave your controller alone for the colour to go back to normal. To say your health's back up to standing punishment from people using their weapons, okay? But also this one will allow you to have some more time to stay alive than however how long you can survive before the screen starts to go red and even darker and darker until you're dead. Alright, that's what that does. Next of all, which is to do with Lara's strength, which is basically for her knuckles to punch someone with, as well as Lara grabbing a rock and swing a wrist to knock someone out on the head or in the chest, wherever she decides to punch at and hurt people with. So that's what that can do. Also, this is to do with her axe, which is similar to her wrist, to swing her arm and whack that axe at someone to hurt them a bit or something whenever she feels like it when you're pushing the buttons. Also, this is to do with a skill or a stunt. Same thing again, what I said before with the other ones that I skipped over for a little while. So you can use this as a stunt kill, and that can be active or it can be used when you have used this one, which is dodge counter, which is good for you to be able to use your circle or B to dodge around when people are trying to kill you, which you've seen people is trying to do me, as well as when you see the triangle pop up, and that is when the axe can do some punishment when you're pushing the triangle. Okay, but also now I'm going to go back to these. Okay, so this is the bow, and like I said, when you're pushing the B or circle and dodge around whatever weapon they're using, like for example if they're using their axes for example, and the triangle pops up, the bow, but not the bow itself, it'll be the arrow itself will go straight through their neck, so you can get that stunt to do that. Next is the pistol. Same thing again, when you've got the circle or B in the right place for Lara to dodge around it and get your triangle to pop up, or the Y button to pop up above the head for you to push, and push your down D-pad for the pistol to be active, and bang, dead. Same thing with the bow. You have to push the up D-pad to get that stunt to happen. Alright, same again. I have used a skill last time, which was this one for the rifle. Same thing again. Those buttons that use the right D-pad button to get the rifle to go bang, 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 bang through their flick heads and just torch them to pieces, as you have seen. And also, last of all, is the shotgun one. For you to get Lara to point the shotgun up their neck and freaking bang. Oh, that's a bit obsessive, Lara. So yeah, that's what those do. Alright. But also, we're back into these sections now, which involves, when you do select this one will come unlocked for you to use, which is dodge kill, which will hurt people a lot more, but not as much as this one will, because this will be unlocked when you have selected that one. And this one is dodge kill, Mastery, whatever it spells, and that's obviously mean instant death. And so when you do select this one and you want to use your weapons and you push the B and circle, B or circle, and either touch your triangle or Y, you won't be able to use much of your arrows or your pistol or your rifle or your shotgun anymore, so you won't be using that as much. So that's why I'm leaving these two alone, that's why I've left them. Alright, and so those are your skills and stuff. Alright, there's your fast travel there, if you want to fast travel towards somewhere that you've missed all your pieces from. Alright, and also I did pay for this thing, which is to do with explosives for your bow to do, that I said about last time. Did I say anything else about anything else that I did? I'll tell you what, I'll come back to that in a minute with the pistol and the weapons in it, because we are in this area that is called CHASM with SHRINE, whatever that spells, and you have got 11% complete on there, on the right hand side, that you'll be able to see over there. But also it's got some bits and pieces on there, and what it has on the right hand side for me to read, for you to see and understand, that you have got 2 camps to find. You've only got 1 at the minute. Alright, so you've got 1. Next one down, you've got to find documents. There are 3 documents left to grab hold of in this game. If you haven't been following along, as well as grabbing every other ones that I have done for you to see where they all are and what other ones have got to be found and where they're hiding. But also, once again, you're going to have to look for books for the documents. Also, next one down, which is to do with 3 relics that are to do with boxes. Okay. And also, last one down, which is to do with treasure maps. And what the treasure maps do is allows you to find out where the documents or the relics are hiding. Same thing with the GPS caches, but you don't have to find no GPS caches in this area because you've got them all. Okay. And so you're looking for all of those in this place. Alright. So, first, you'll find a relic in a box straight right in front of the tabletop right here for 25 XP there. Alright. And also you can press the circle or B to stop Lara talking about that load of crap. Also, like I said, there's things over here if you want them. Also, there's a document, which is a book that you're after, on the floor. We never talk a load of bullshit, do we? There's 500 XP there and another skill point there to make 6 on the left hand side for you to see. But also, we're back in this area now. Right, now, you're thinking, what the fuck do we do with this? Right, well, first of all, what you might want is a relic in a box down here. 25 XP as well, that you might want. And also, you don't want to listen to that crap, because what you want to do is to go up on top of it by pressing the A or X and just push it once and then push it again. Then you'll find one of these, but you also find another one on the opposite side. Okay, right, the reason why I'm going for this one is because you want this door opened. So keep tapping the square X, just keep tapping it until the door slams open, but do not, repeat, not jump down there. You can jump down just like I did, or you could just walk from over there and just drop down from over here. Okay, but the only reason why I've done that is because I know exactly how to do it, but hopefully you're not too cocky of showing you how to make a disaster. Because look at that, that is really flicking dark down there, really a great big deep dark hole down there looking at that. But also you'll find this thing. And you're thinking, what the fuck's that? Right, well, you're going to want that to come up with this chain. Alright, so hop straight on top of this side with A or X 2 times. And you want to tap the X or square and just keep tapping it for the chain that Lara's making twist around to bring that up. And then that will slam up. And what you want to do is hop back down and go back the same one you just did first. And just tap the X. Nope. Right, well, what you want to do is keep tapping the square or X a couple of times for the thing to shut. Just like that. So now you can just jump down on it. Alright. Then go straight back over this side. Alright. So now what you want to do is now slam this down. Alright. Then what you want to do is hop straight over it by keep L3 up and press the AOX in the right time for you to do that. Alright, what you want to do now is turn around and turn the camera around with turning your R3 towards the left. So you can turn the camera towards the left. Hold L2. Then use your string with R1 and use your rope ascender and keep tapping the square X a couple of times.
That won't work.
Oh.
Must be another way through that wall.
Oh, you fucking prat. Sorry. Sorry. Right. Fuck that. I'll tell you what. Find this document first. How about that? There's your book.
Well.
Sorry. Thinking too far ahead. Right, so there's your document. Alright, so first of all, let's try this again. Right, so you want to bring this up. Oh dear. So you want to keep tapping the square X for this to stay up. Oh dear. Right, so keep L3 up, push the square X just once. Get Lars to go all the way around here again. Turn the R3 nozzle towards the left. Get the L2 in to get the boat. Push the R1 in. And then use your rope ascender. Keep tapping the square X a couple of times. Wait. And then that'll smash that fucking thing out the bloody way. Oh dear. Right, okay.
Need to get up there somehow.
Right, so now you want to hop down and bring this down by tapping the square X just 2 times. And then fucking get all the way back up here. Oh dear. Okay, right then. Oh dear. Right, so what you want to do is use L2 and R1 and then get Lara to hop straight over, L3 up and press AX and do the same again, AX and L up, L3 up, and Lara will land down it.
The Sun Queens. The fire ritual where the queen chooses her successor. A chosen priestess enters the monastery, and she's given your power and becomes the new queen. Wait a minute.
Many have given up their souls willingly.
Nefas knew about that, didn't
Now
he?
the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body.
Yes.
Vessels. It's not transferring power. It's transferring a soul.
Is it now?
All these queens, they're all you.
Dun dun dun.
First and last. Oh God. And now you want Sam. Well, you're not getting her.
Yes, Himiko.
Sam, a vessel for the queen's soul.
You're not getting her,
Stop this madness.
as Lara says. Right, so what we want to do now is go straight over here because you want to grab hold of your document, which is right down it.
I have no choice now but to meet you.
Alright. So now, what you can do now, if you want, is go straight over here to use your L2 and R1 to use your rope ascender to rip the door that's been shut, and you can just, I'm pretty sure you can open that. See why it's not really doing that. Yeah. Why is it not doing that? What that string's meant to do, it's meant to make it open. It's meant to keep it open for you to go through it. Let's see why it's done that. Yeah, it's meant to open it up for you. But I don't see why. Let me just check something. Let me just check, so.
The Sun Queens. The fire ritual where the queen chooses her successor.
Let's see. Let's try.
Sam, a vessel for the queen's soul.
Oh, it's because I need to stand here a bit. Still not doing it. Why is it not doing that? Oh, hang on. You fucking idiot. That's two fuck ups I've done. so sorry. So sorry. Okay, so you can walk straight through this. There we go. Obviously, just wasn't getting allowed to walk a bit more faster and more pushier to get to there. But yeah, you can do that. Alright. So that was one other thing I was going to show you that you can do. Because if you do go through there, you will be able to go to your camp. So you can do that. I don't understand why I fucking messed up that bit. Okay, so we're in the weapons now. Right, so we have got the outfits over there. If you want to get Lara to look a bit more nicer, if you want, with the axe you've got, that'll be up to 100%. If you really would like to know what you can do with that, if you really wish. So you can only use your salvage for your bow. With your axe, you can only pay for 50 salvage, because it only needs you to pay for one bit of salvage of it to be upgraded. Alright. And last of all is that this is the actual grab olive from Roth. Alright. If you remember, I said he's dead. I've said it now, so never mind. Okay, so last time I did pay for one thing, which was to do with this thing. So I'm going to go through those once again. Right, so we're going to go back to this thing, which is to do with your pistol. And what this will do is allow you to fire 3 bullets at once. What I mean by that is that you can allow yourself to use R1 button to push, and when you do, the gun will go just like that, and that's what that will do. But also, it is worth 450 salvage for you to pay for. Alright, but also, when you do use this and you pay for that, you will waste a fair few bullets. And what I mean by that is that if you haven't paid for this one that's next to come up, because you'll start off with 8 bullets to fire, and you've paid for this one first before you paid this one, and you're pushing the R1 button, you're going to have 5 bullets. And if you pay for it again, fire it again, you have 2 bullets. Alright. So you want to be careful, but it's probably best to pay for this one first. If you want the bullets to go bang, bang, bang. All the time. Okay. Because this one will allow you to have 10 bullets to fire. Which will give you 18 bullets. Alright. So you'll allow yourself to push the R1 button about 4 or 5 times for you to use 3 bullets with 18 bullets you can fire. Alright, and that is for 200 salvage for that, if you want it. Alright, also if you want more, because you can grab yourself 12 more, which allow you to grab hold of 30 bullets in total, if you want. And so you can have a lot more chance of using the R1 button with the 3 bullets that can be fired at once. So you've got a good chance of using your R1 button about 12 times. So it's pretty good going, because it's only 250 salvage, because the first one is 200, so you'll be absolutely amazed with doing just that. Next one along, which is not been paid for, which you'll find on the right hand side, that'll be up to 200 salvage there, which will allow the bullets to be a bit more powerful to hurt people with. So you got a good chance of that if you want. But also, this is locked, which means you have to pay for this one first before this one will be unlocked, which is for 250 salvage. And the only way you can tell it's locked is because it will have a shape lock, as well as you can see a colour that is gone grey. Alright, so when you pay for this one for 250, when you've paid for the first one, it will allow the bullets to be a lot more powerful for 250 to pay for. But also when you have paid for this one will be going grey, that will be going green if you've got 400 salvage, for the bullets to be even more powerful. But also, if you haven't got 400 salvage and you got less than that, you'll get the colour to go red, because it will say you haven't got enough. Alright, so those are the 3 different colours you can get from that. Alright, next of all, which is to do with reload speed, which is for your bullets to go back into your gun. And that is for 325 salvage there. Alright, which is basically for a white patch that you may have seen on the right hand side of the screen. It would have gone down and down and down and down for some grey patches to pop up around the place. When you say grey, or when you see the colour grey, it says your bullets are going down. Alright, but the white patch, when you've got a bit of white patches in there and you're pushing the square X to load the gun up, and you think that's not quick enough, then you might want to pay for this one for 300 salvage for the bullets to go even quicker. Nope, sorry. That was 325, sorry. Messing up today. I'm messing up today. Alright. So that one's for 325. For the bullets to go in there quicker. Next of all, which is what I did pay for, which was for 300 salvage. There you go. Okay, so this one's for 300 salvage, which is for the gun. Instead of going bang, you can get it go bang every time when you're pushing the R2 button in and out, in and out, in and out. Alright, next of all, for the pistol, which is to do with to hold the gun a bit more steady. And what I mean by that is when you're pushing the R2 button in, the gun's shaking a little bit. So you'll be able to have a better chance of getting the gun to stay accurate, not shake around all over the place. But that is for 300 salvage, so you'll be quite glad to know that you could have a good chance of having a marvellous job of getting to have a good couple of shots without missing all the time or whatever. Also, next of all, which is this one right here, which is the last one, which is for 350 salvage, which is about for you to use the down D-pad button, which is allows you to have a scope on your gun. And what this will do, okay, and what I'm going to do for this bit is that if you haven't paid for this for 350, or if you have paid for it and you've took it off, you will be able to get the gun to go bang. You'll get it to do that. But also, when you have paid for it and you push the down D-pad just once, you'll get it to go bang, bang, bang. And you'll just get it to do that if you want. But the only reason why I paid for 350 is because I don't want to keep pushing down D-pad too many times when I've been selecting different weapons, because sometimes when you do that, it will take it off. Alright, or either it keeps it on when you're selecting it. Okay, but I prefer bang instead of bang all the time. But sometimes it's always best to use that so you can get a chance of not letting people notice where you are, because if they're facing away from you, then they're not going to get their mates to alert them to say, oi, someone's shooting me, save me, save me. And so you might want to do that. Alright, next of all, we've got the rifle, which I have. Did I pay for anything lately? Yeah, I did say, didn't I? Right, okay, so I did say that the first one on the left hand side of the rifle is to do with bombs, which is a grenade launcher that you can grab for free for you to pay for no salvage to start off with. But also it'll give you 3 of them for you to fire with R1 button to be pushed in. Alright, next of all, which allows you to grab some more, but that is for salvage for you to pay for, which is 500 salvage, which is what I paid for previously. Alright, and also you have got the bullets for your gun to be going straight into your gun, which is the white patch again, remember that I said when you haven't paid for this, the white patch will go to a certain point to say how many bullets you've got to use for you to fire whenever you want it. Okay, but also with the white patch, it's telling you how many bullets you can use whenever you want it. But there's a number in the middle of the center on the right hand side of the screen, right where with your white patches. The number in the middle will say how many bullets you've got in total. Okay, the white patch is just to say how many bullets it's got in the gun for you to use, because it might say you've got 45 bullets to use, especially if you've got 90 bullets with the 90 number in the middle on the right hand side. Alright, so that's what that does. It gives you more, because it'll give you 15 more bullets to use in your gun. Okay, so that's what that will do, because that is worth 225 salvage for that. Alright, next of all, which is for damage, for you to get your bullets to hurt people a lot more if you want. That is for 350 for that, for you to do. Okay, so you can hurt people a lot more. But also, this is for 400 salvage, which is to do with damage as well, to hurt people even flicking more, much more. Alright, next of all, which has been paid for, which is worth 300 salvage, and what this will do is allows you to have your gun to be steady. And what I mean by that is when you're using this rifle, or any specific rifle, and you're pushing that R2 button in, and you're keeping that blue button pushed in, the gun's shaking all over the place. Especially if you're trying to go for people in the chest, and some of them are a couple of meters away from you, and you're not barely trying to kill them as much. So you might want to pay for this one, for you to get the gun to stop shaking a lot, and get a better chance to keep shooting a bit more better than you can. Alright, but also, when you do pay for this one will be unlocked, which is to do with your accuracy again, for you to get a bit more accurate without the gun being even more shaky up, for you to shoot people a bit more better in there, to hurt them with. But that is for 350 salvage. Alright, so that's 300 salvage. And 350 is for that most important one that is been unlocked if you have already paid for the one that is on this one here. Okay, so that will be that one for you. This one right here, which is to do with your white patch again, but what it will do, like I said with the other pistol before, is that it will go up even more quicker. Alright, so that will allow you to get your bullets to go in there a lot more quicker. Okay, so it's always best to use that for your bullets to go back in even more quicker. Alright, next of all, but before I do that, your reload speed is for 300 salvage, for you to pay for that if you want. Also, this one right here, which is for 250, which is for the gun to be a bit more powerful, to keep firing the bullets to go even faster. Okay, which allows the white patch to disappear even more freaking quicker. Okay, because if you're pushing the R2 button in and you haven't paid for it, you're gonna get bang 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 all the time. You're gonna just get that. But if you do pay for it and you're holding that R2 button in, you get bang 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 all the time. You're gonna keep getting it. But also, what you can do is just keep pushing the R2 in and out, in and out, in and out. Just a couple of times, not as many. So you can just save a fair less bullets to fire. Alright, so it's always best to do that. Alright, next of all, which is to do with a scope on top of your gun, which is to do with Lara's accuracy a bit more as well, for her to be a bit more accurate to shoot people with. Alright, and also allow you to push the R3 nozzle in, for you to get the scope to be pointed up for you to see yourself, to aim at what you're aiming at, to get a chance to shoot them. But that is for 250, which is not too bad for you, if you want. Next of all, which is the last one, which is now, once again, is a scope that goes underneath the gun. Same thing again about the pistol I said before. Is allows you to use your right D-pad button this time. Okay, so if you haven't paid for it and you're holding the R2 button in, you're gonna get it to go bang 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 all the time. And you're gonna get it to make that sort of sound. But the problem is, if you want this scope on, you're gonna have to pay for 500 salvage. A complete freaking rip-off, I'd say. But it's quite handy. And what I mean by that is that when you're firing it with the R2 in and holding up R2 in there, you're just going to get the gun to go bang, 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 bang all the time. You're just going to get it to do that. So you've got a better chance of getting the gun to stay a bit more quiet for people to not notice you're there. Especially if you're shooting one or two of them. And when there's another 2 or 3 hiding somewhere, noticing there's nothing really going on, especially if they don't know where you are or if you're actually there. Alright, so that's what that does. Also, I have remembered I did pay for one thing last time for the shotgun, which is the first one that I haven't paid for. Well, I have paid this one for a little while ago. Probably my third or fourth recording I did do. This is to do with a certain distance, which is to do with range. So if someone is standing over about 15 centimeters away, or even 20, let's say 20 for example, and you haven't paid for this one, and you're pushing the R2 button in, you're not going to really hit them, you're not going to hurt them. But also, if you're about 10 centimeters away and you're pushing the R2 button in, you're hurting them a bit. But also if they're 5 centimeters away, when you're walking straight towards them and you're pushing the R2 button in, they're going to be dead. But also, if you do pay for this, which will allow you to shoot them for about 15 or 20 centimeters away from you, and you can hurt them quite a bit. But also, what it will do is allow you to push the R1 button for you to reach out to kill them for a bit more further away from where you are, so you can hurt them that way. A better chance of hurting them. But that is for 400 salvage, that one thing. Alright, that's for 400 salvage. Next of all, which is this one right here, which is for 400 salvage as well. Alright, which is to do with some shotgun shells for you to fire some shotgun shell bullets to kill people with, or just hurt them. Depends on how the game plays out with your shotgun to do just that. Alright, next of all is the shotgun shells, to be a bit more powerful for you to hurt them with, which is for 325 for you to do that. But also the next one along, which is to do with the shotgun shells as well, the damage will be unlocked once you have selected this one first, which is also 325 as well. Alright, so that's quite handy if you want the bullets to be a lot more powerful. Also the next one along, which is for 350, which is for 300 salvage, which is similar sort of thing for the shot with the pistol. Instead of having it to go bang, you can get it to go bang when you're pushing the R2 button in. Alright, that's what that will do. Next of all, which is got a little twisty thing underneath the gun for allow to hold onto it a bit more steady when you're pushing the R2 button in. Alright, but that is for 300 salvage as well. as well as this one is locked as well, because you're going to have to pay for 300 first for this one, and then when you have done that, you can pay for 300 salvage for this one as well, for some string to go on the on the back of the gun as well, to be a lot more steady. Because if you haven't paid for both of these, then when you're pushing the R2 button in and you're going to go for the head, the gun might fire right above their head and you're not going to flick it in as well. But if you're pointing towards the neck and you haven't paid for this one, which I have not done yet, you got a good chance of shooting them in the head. Alright, so that's what those two do. Also, this is to do with reload speed, once again, for the white patch to go back round into the gun for you to do. Alright, but also, oh, sorry, thinking too far ahead here. The one with the bullets to go back into the gun, which is for 350 for that. Alright, and also this one, which allows you to use more shotgun shells, which involves you only using 6 shotgun shells to start off with. But also this one will allow you to use 12 more, so you've got a good chance of using 20 shotgun shells. Alright, which is for 400 salvage when you pay for this one first. So it's a good chance that you could use a lot more shotgun shells. Also, that's what I did use and did pay for last time. So that's those. And also the bow. Now, this is to do with the first one on the left hand side, which is to do with the string, for you to pull people down with R1 button that I did push to pull the string that was boxing that door for the second time that I showed you, that you can try and go through it by flicking fluffed up and think, is it flicking stuff to fricking try and fricking move? Is it gonna move? Surely you can fricking move. I seem like I can't fricking do it. And then load it back up and push it and push it and push it, and she did do it. Yeah. So that's what that does. Next of all, which is to do with some fire arrows, which is for salvage, I'm afraid. So what this will do is allows the flames to be a bit more powerful for you to burn people with, if you fancied it. And also they are worth no, actually they're for free. Sorry, they were for free. You grabbed some for free. Alright, they're for free. Next of all, which are for paying, and they are worth 350 for you to pay for the flames to be a lot more powerful. Alright, even more. But also, I have used this one, which is the explosive bow to blow people up that I have used. I showed you what it did do, but they were 650 for that, for you to do that. Alright, so keep that in mind, that they were 650. Alright, next of all, which is for the damage, for your arrows to hurt people with. Alright, which is for 250, and the arrows will be a little bit more sharper for you to hurt people with. Alright, but also when you do pay for it, the arrows will be a bit more sharper and will be unlocked for you to hurt people even more. And they are for 250 salvage. And also, if you want the arrows to be even flicking more sharper and more powerful, they are worth 300 salvage. Alright. And also, next one along, which is for 650 salvage, which will allow you to possibly hurt 2 people at once when you're holding the R2 button in and using your R3 nozzle and pushing it towards another person's head, and you can hit 2 of them once for 650. Next of all, which is for 200 salvage, which allows you to do something with your bow. And what I mean by that is that when you're pushing the R2 button in, and you'll just keep pushing that R2 in and out, you're going to get ping, 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 like that. And when you do pay for this one for 200, and you're doing exactly the same thing with pushing that R2 in and out, you get ping, 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 like that. But also, when you do pay for it, this one will be unlocked for you to pay for 250. But when you do pay for 250, you're going to get the bow to go ping, 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 as freaking fast as the arrows can come out when Lara's pulling the string back. Because that's what you're doing with the R2. You're making Lara pull the string back. Alright. And that is it, I think, for today. Apart from the disaster of flicking showing you how to fluff up. Like, try and get over there. And try and get that all the way from over there to break a bit of stone gravelly bit over there. I don't know what I was fucking doing there. Obviously rushing or something. But some people always do it. We all do it when we're overthinking it. Right, but also what we'll do is move on first and go up it. So you want to go L3 and push it up and then push it towards the right so that I can keep walking over here and keep going this way where you'll find a salvage crate there. Another 15 salvage there. Alright. And L3 up it and use R3 and turn it round to the left. So you can get the camera to turn around and you get your L3 to move up again to get a large walk. Another salvage crate just down there. And another 15 XP right there. 15 salvage. What a fucking prat I am. Okay, right. Also, you'll find another camp right here. And also, you'll find a relic with 500 XP right there.
Satsuma porcelain.
And also, oh, for fuck's sake, I've done it again, haven't I? Fucking arsehole I am. Ugh. Right, sorry. It's just having my shit day on. Overthinking it. Right. So, back this way. Sorry. Okay. Right, so let's try this again. Obviously it's because I'm tired, maybe. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Right, okay, so. Right, what you want to do, let's go back here. All the way. Over here. Up here. X-ray. Up. Push those 2 buttons up 2 times. L3 up. Go up towards here. Push L3 up and then turn your R3 nozzle towards the left. L3 up. Press A or X. And keep that L3 up. You get a lot to pull yourself up by keeping that L3 up. And then you'll find yourself up here. So you find a salvage crate with a silver one, which will give you a lot more salvage than those square box salvages, like I said, with 15, but you've got 65 there. And also you'll find your map, which will allow you to find where the relics are. And also what I'm going to do is jump down and go straight back down here. And then guide you over here back to the camp, and then show you that you will be exactly. Also, what I'm going to do is push the circle a couple of times to get the line to roll. There we are. Get it to go there as fast as possible. There we go. Right, and now you will find on the right hand side there the place that is CHASN and SHRINE 100%, with 2 camps, 3 documents, 3 relics, and of course the treasure map, of course. Alright, and that is it. There you go. Everything is absolutely done for you. Until then, I shall see you on the next one with a bit more, less fluffing up all the time. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take care now.